there is some difference between qualitative and quantitative research. So when we quantify, it's easy to talk in numbers. But when we look at the qualities, every individual has different qualities. So when we talk about that a particular type of research is not very robust, it cannot be described in numbers easily, then sometimes we are talking about qualitative research, where everyone is an individual and everyone varies. So we can look at the leadership theories and the leadership models as from the qualitative lens or from the quantitative lens. So some theories, they are easily validated, but when we are looking at the numbers, but some theories, they are not validated as easily, or people say that it's difficult to validate them. For example, you did your MBTI, we've talked about the science and science of the MBTI, the validity of this process, it's quite questionable. There are different models which are given by certain authors which are experienced in leadership. They are not necessarily scientific models, but they help you learn from their experiences. So we'll do certain models which are given by people like Maxwell, and I'll help you study their summaries and apply them in your own life. Then there are certain theories which are scientifically validated theories, or there might be certain questions on the validity of these theories, but we'll cover them anyhow, so that you can understand that how leadership research and personality research, they both actually progress side by side, and they were actually affected by the culture around them or by the political circumstances. For example, if we talk about great man theory, which tells us that a person is born with certain traits. And this theory is actually parallel to the personality research which was going on at that time. And personality psychologists were actually doing research on the features of certain leaders of the world which they thought had leadership qualities. So they talked about traits. We still talk about traits in personality psychology and leadership research. But the traits in leadership research have been replaced by leadership behaviors, that how these traits translate into the behaviors of the people. So we'll talk about all these things and we'll see how we can apply this knowledge into our own leadership practices.